Hamilton Hebrew Academy represents my raison d'etre of being in Hamilton. I recognized at the very beginning that without a day school, there was no place for me here nor for my family.
As teachers and as parents, we're always trying to find that magic of how to connect to a child. And although we may not know what that secret is, I can say one thing, that the Hamilton Hebrew Academy somehow figured that out.
I walk in these doors again 30 years later, and it's a blast from the past. And sitting here on this bench, you know, I'm 38 years old, but I could be 13 years old.
It was a feeling of family, of warmth.
We used to call our friends' parents auntie and uncle. You know, it was just that kind of community. It was a great place to grow up in.
I think we really bonded with our teachers, and I truly believe they really cared about us and you know, how we would, you know, turn out in life.
We know who's the next king? Shlomo, because David promised it to who? To Bathsheba.
Sim et Afikom.
I had a wonderful experience at the HHA. Coming to school here every day was fun, and there was always excitement in the hallways. There was always something to look forward to. We would have hot lunches, hot dog lunches. The Purim Carnival was amazing. Maccabea was something that we enjoyed so much. We would wait till they would announce it, and we would be so excited. The whole school would take over this amazing color war theme.
Our grade 8 trip, going to Montreal, going to Center Island, the class trips.
Webster's Falls and Crooks Hollow. The first time I ever went to the ROM was with the Hebrew Academy in grade 4 to see the dinosaur exhibit. I have very vivid memories of some of these trips, and something that really is an integral part of my childhood and very good childhood memories.
The fun was natural. The fun was with the teachers. The fun was the students in the playground. We learned to make fun, and I think that that's a great lesson in itself.
It wasn't always about the content. It was very much about the affect. You know, that the kids felt that warmth.
One year we had a contest, a hockey contest, and I actually ended up winning first prize for goaltending. And it was something that was very important to me. It was the first time I'd ever won first prize, and I actually still have the trophy today.
I remember taking a field trip to Ottawa. We had an exchange trip. So I remember Rabbi Millen on that trip just being awfully good fun, and I believe he actually did a magic trick that he was in cahoots with one of my classmates. I didn't know that at the time, but he did sort of a psychic mind-reading thing.
We never carpooled. We always had a driver at school. We had Jimmy. I don't know if anyone will remember Jimmy in his station wagon that would pick us up at school and take us to school and bring us home after school.
I remember trying to hit the baseball over the church. It was one of our biggest goals, was trying to hit the baseball over the church. And I remember the game Ring the Bell, throwing the ball at the bell on the side of the building there. That was great.
We had a lot of fun. We were a class that pretty well followed through from beginning to end. And a lot of people I still keep in touch with. My good friend, my dentist, Robert. We've been pals all along.
I'm really blessed to have friends that I've known for 47 years, you know. And so that's really incredible, being in this community, growing up at the Hebrew Academy and maintaining those friendships and contacts.
I don't think it really mattered who you were. I think it was as soon as you came in the doors of the Hamilton Hebrew Academy, we were a family.
The HHA isn't a 9 to 5. You don't come, do your work, and go home. It's more about developing the person. And I think when you look at the graduates and look at where they've gone and what they've become in their lives, it's not apples and apples when you're comparing graduates of the Academy to graduates of public schools or other schools. They really groom you into great people at the Academy.
The kids who graduated the Academy used to have my telephone number, and they knew they could always come back to visit, and they would come back. Very gratifying, because they obviously had faith in the Academy, and I was just a representative of the Academy.
I honestly believe that if it was not for the Hamilton Hebrew Academy, we would not have the Jewish community that we have today. Without question. It has had a profound effect on this Jewish community.
Even today, when I walk through the hallways to come and visit my daughter, there's like noise and kids are playing and singing, and it just is a great place to be, and the teachers make it very positive and very fun for all the kids, and all in all, in the hallways here, it just feels really warm and welcoming and very, very positive.
I can be proud to be one of the early graduates of the Academy, and you know what, I've had a lot of success in life that I can attribute directly to my education at the Hamilton Hebrew Academy.
It's really exciting when you have children here in the school whose own parents are graduates of the school. And I know there are students in the grade 8 class who've talked about this recently, how exciting it will be to see their own children as students at the Hamilton Hebrew Academy, a third generation.
We hope the HHA will keep a spot in the future for our children.
You don't hear about some of those feelings until after they grow up, after they, you know, many now who are parents on their own, who come back, who've moved to bigger cities and whatever, who have these incredible warm memories of what it was to be here, how the teachers were caring, and how the days were really beautiful.